What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Foolishness Show. I'm your host, D. Wright. Let's see what's going on with the foolishness in the world today. Yeah. So now, I'd like to wish all the fathers happy Father's Day. Happy Father's to all you good fathers out there, taking care of them kids, taking care of your families. Happy Father's Day to your bros. Now, we just celebrated Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Hope you had a good one. Minus the Trump. But you know how that go. You're always trying to bring his behind somewhere he ain't got no business. But anyway, we still protesting. It's been about a month now. Still protesting. Got to keep your foot on the pedal. Got to keep your foot on the gas. If you want some things to change in your communities, in America, and all over the world. Still, a lot of foolishness going on. Well, one of the 3 officers that's involved in the Breonna Taylor case has been arrested. Yay! But we need all 3 of them jokers. Need all 3 of them jokers to be behind some bars. All 3 of them. Just one, not gonna be enough. It's really not. There's too much foolishness going on with cops and stuff trying to murk people. Women, children, men, all of the above. So now, unfortunately, something else happened. Another case. This one was in Michigan. Let's see what her name is. Lady named Priscilla Slater got arrested, and while she was in custody, got killed. They're not saying it's a suicide now, at the time, but of course they would be saying that. Priscilla Slater. Another case in Michigan. Now, this is eerily similar to Sandra Bland's case. And of course, that's why you suspect there's some foul play going on. Because it's 2 things like that that's real similar. Nah, this is not a coincidence. This is some foolishness. And supposedly, the mayor of the town came to a protest and was trying to, say what they say. And the mayor's wife ripped up a Black Lives Matter sign, but she said it was the F the police sign. Really? You out here ripping up signs. Out here ripping up signs of protesters. And you are the wife of a mayor. Girl, if you don't sit your ham sandwich down somewhere and get some rest, come on, dog. If you want to stand with us, stand with us. If you want to stand with your husband, stand with your husband. But you shouldn't even been there. Period. You shouldn't have been there at all. You understand what I'm saying? Just like my shirt say, I call some BS on that one. And people outside the police station or the jailhouse or wherever they was at protesting, and you just said to yourself, I got enough, I'm finna rip up this sign, you know that's gonna agitate some people. But you get to back your narrow ass back in the thing, back in the prison or back in the holding areas or whatever they was doing, you get to back up in there and be protected. See, that's what they be doing. They know they got cops at their disposal, so they be talking all kind of foolishness and then be backing up. You gonna say something, or be in that area, you need to stand on it. And that's on the real. Stand on your foolishness. There's no way that there should be another case like Sandra Bland, where there's a black woman who got arrested. Now, I don't know what she got arrested for. I think they said she was with somebody and they shot at the police, or they shot at somebody. But she was with the dude. So they put her in custody. But while she was in holding, she died. Sound like some get back to me. So, with things being that similar, you got to understand where these people was coming from. Now, I've been watching a lot of documentaries over the past couple weeks, and I admit my anxiety be going through the goddamn roof when you look at some of the details of stuff that went on. Like, say for instance, I watched the one with Mike Brown the other day, and you mean to tell me this woman, his mother, can't get no justice? When you look at that documentary, boy. Now, supposedly during the same time, a white citizen has a dog, and the police came knocking on his door, and the dog went after the person that was knocking on the door, which so happened to be a cop. So the cop shot the dog, right? Shot the dog dead. Went to court. You know what they gave him? The master of the dog, $1.5 million, because the cop shot his dog. Meanwhile, they gave Sandra Bland whole family $1 million and some change. So you mean to tell me the life of a dog, according to the jury, can get 1.5 million, and the life of a human being is only worth 1 point whatever to their whole family? Telling you, boy, the system is messed up. So my anxiety goes through the roof, boy. I'm telling you. Some of these instances, and then you got to go out here and you got to go out in these streets as a black man. I've been thinking, why shouldn't black men be an endangered species? We'll get better protected. We've fallen off the wayside by the hands of ourselves and by the hands of the law. Why we couldn't be endangered species? Let me show you something. You got tigers, endangered species. You got gorillas, whales, orangutans, Asian elephants, so on and so forth. That's our endangered species. So what happens if you kill an endangered species or murder? I ain't gonna say murder. If you kill an endangered species or hurt an endangered species, you know what happened? 1 year in prison or 50,000 in fines. If you so happen to kill an endangered species and your life is in danger, or if your life is in danger, and you so happen to kill an endangered species. Protection. Michael Vick supposedly killed some dogs. Did 2 years in the pen for killing some dogs. You kill a black man, a melanated man, it's a goddamn misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. Unless it's a black person on a black person, then you get a 2-for-1. Because 2 lives have been ruined. The victim and the person, the suspect that did the crime. So if you black on black, oh, you could probably get some justice because they want that 2-for-1. And of course, if you a victim and you a family, you deserve that. But let it be a cop killing a black man. You get to go home with pay, see your family, and then they say it's an investigation. No protection. So why can we as black people, black men especially, be an endangered species? We have more protection. Treat me like you do these gorillas, these whales, especially these whales, and these 2-toed sloths and whatever else is endangered. Treat me like that, and I'll be better protected. Just a thought. So, all the people out there, if you need to write a petition, if you need to do what you got to do, make me be an endangered species. Because it feel like you would get more protection that way than what we have to deal with now. Be scared to go out in the streets, scared to go anywhere. It's foolishness. Foolishness to the top of foolishness pyramid. And now there's been some cases where black men has been hanging and they saying it's suicide. Come on, people. Y'all know good and well ain't no black man gonna climb up no tree and hang himself, and y'all call it suicide. Who you trying to fool? Bruh, you got to know better than that. So as black people, black men especially, be aware of your surroundings, man. Because the enemy could be in the car next to you. If you at work, the cubicle next to you. Wherever the enemy could be. And don't just go anywhere with anybody. Because sometimes somebody might be trying to set you up. Yeah. The setup is real. Recently here in Tampa, they saying that Riche Caldwell's murder was a setup. Maybe by his girlfriend or whoever it was, the female that was with him. That's what I'm hearing. Don't quote me on that. But that's what I'm hearing. You got to be aware of who you're around, man. People is out to get you. You got a little change in your pocket, somebody out to get that. Nothing worse than a thief. Nothing worse in the world than a thief. Because you don't work for what you work for, and all they're trying to do is come take it. Foolishness. Now, let's talk about the KWA. You might think I'm talking about crackers with attitudes. Nah, I'm talking about Karens with attitudes. Yeah, these Karens out here. These white chicks out here trying to set you up. So what happens is, I saw one the other day. This might have been in Michigan too. Black lady come out the store And this lady, a Karen, got her baby in the stroller and standing behind the lady's car. Man, I would have backed over her foot so quick. But she was big. She might have hurt the car. But she just sitting behind this woman's car, talking noise and calling the police. And she's sitting or standing behind somebody's car with the baby stroller and the baby sitting in the stroller. How selfish can you be? Not only is you putting this black woman, and she got her kids with her and her little daughter, the little girl daughter was going off. She wanted some static, but the mama's like, be quiet, let me handle this, which is right. I know the little girl won't take up for her mom, but at the same time, your mom's grown, let her handle it. Let her handle it. Sit behind her, man, boy. Y'all need to get the slap the shit out of her. That's all I'm saying. Just slap, just a backhand. So you just bah. Yeah. Some of these Karens, y'all need to do something about that right there. Another case. I think this was in New York. Black girl in her own neighborhood sitting down. This other lady, white lady, Karen, calls the police on her for sitting on the bench. As if she don't belong sitting on the bench. And the Karen was pregnant. And of course she played the race card and she had the sob story. She was crying and all kind of foolishness. And hey, I don't know who makes these laws, but it need to be a lawmaker that says, okay, if you call the police on somebody that ain't did shit to you, I'm gonna allow them to slap you in your mouth, and then I'm gonna take you to jail because you lying on people. You're trying to get the cops to come out there because y'all know white cop, black citizen equals death. Sometimes. Well, lately, a lot of the times. Karen equals call the police. Police equals death to black citizen. That's your algebra equation for the week. Karen, which is K, plus pi times y times this equals that. That's what that is. And they need to be slapped. And the Karen, the husband, ain't like, you know, if your girlfriend, your wife, your whatever is being threatened by somebody, as a man, you gonna come see what's going on. This nigga ain't nowhere to be found. So you know she was lying. And she had it so bad, her kids was with her. I ain't see the kids nowhere. But you so hell-bent on trying to get this black sister here murked that you calling the law. Karen with attitude. Another one that I saw, I think this was in Arizona. 2 black boys was at a car lot. I think it was a Mercedes car lot. And one was picking up the other one. Another Karen stands in front of the man's car talking about, you can't leave. You can't leave in that car. What are you here for? You don't belong here. But the dude was like, man, girl, lady, get out my way. I'm trying to get out of here. And you keep messing with me, I'm gonna mess up you and your husband. Well, that ain't what he said, but I'm paraphrasing. It was bad language. Some real bad language. But I was with him. See, but this time the husband came over. He was like, what's going on? And he tried to pull the Karen away. And she was talking all kind of noise. But dude wasn't having it. Dude was like, I will F you up. You keep messing with me. Trying not to let us leave. Foolishness. Whoo. And I'm all for women's rights and sometime with the feminism, but some of y'all chicks taking this too far. With all the Karens and the Beckys and whatever Jennifers and whatever other names y'all can think of, Heathers, and anyway, no disrespect to y'all names, but I don't know why you call them Karens. I know a lot of black Karens. Need to call them something else. Call them Anglo-Saxon wannabe having a nigga put in jail biatches. That sounds better. Now, let's see what else we got. I want to talk about, since it's Father's Day, I want to talk about some man stuff. Me and my son was talking about this the other day. There's 5 things that's liable to take out a man, especially a black man. Number 5, going to jail. The reason why this is so bad, well, if they don't kill you first before you get done. This is bad because even if it's something minor, excuse me, even if it's something minor, you got to pay. That's one thing to get out. If you can afford a lawyer, you got to pay for a lawyer. And then say you get probation or something, you got to pay for that. So it's a money thing. That's all they doing it for. Hurting your pockets, hitting your pockets, and all kind of foolishness. It's a cycle to keep the money train going. Arrest, have to pay to get out, pay for a lawyer to get you out, pay the fees after that, pay for court, pay for, man, that can take you down with the quickness. Heartbeat. That's number 5. Jail. Going to jail. Whether you did something or if you didn't do something, it can hurt your pocket, bro. It will take you down real quick. Now, number 4. Stupid purchases. Especially if you don't have the money. You make a stupid purchase can hurt you the rest of your life. Say you go out there and buy a car and you don't read the fine print. Something happened to you, you get sick, you lose your job, you get something happened to you, hurt on job, and your funds not what they used to be. They gonna come get your car, voluntary, involuntary. They gonna come get your car, and then later on, you get something in the mail from they lawyers saying you got to pay for the car, even though you ain't got it no more. A car somebody else probably driving, might not even be in circulation no more. You got to pay for it. Stupid. That might not have been your fault, but if you make some stupid purchases in your life, you know good and well you shouldn't have, cause you a lifetime of pain. Or maybe 5-10 years of pain. 11, 12, whatever. It's no joke. Do not make stupid purchases. Got me? All right. Number 3. Kind of touched on it. Reading the fine print. Always read the fine print. Don't sign nothing you ain't got no business. Because it could come back to bite you in the butt. Because it's not the big stuff that's on the paper. Not the headline. Not anything like that. Not the stuff in between the lines. It's that fine print. That language they try to speak in or write in that you don't understand. Look it up before you sign something. Read that fine print. Because it's all about keeping that thing going. Especially credit cards. Man, look for them annual fees. Look for those. And if that interest rate is high and they send you that mess, rip that shit up, throw it in the trash. Tell them to try again. Make it in your terms. And you probably saying, okay, I get that card to try to establish some credit. But nah, don't do it. Not like that. You wait until you find one. No annual fees. None of that crap like that. And make sure it's down. The interest rate is down low. Low like Barry White boy. Low. Before you turn that junk in and say, yeah, I want this credit card. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Number 2. And this gonna rub some people the wrong way. But frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Women can take it down, bro. And all y'all Bible readers and Bible thumpers, he that finds the wife finds a good thing. Yeah, if it's the right wife. Yeah, if it's the right girlfriend. Cause the wrong woman, can take it down, bro. Especially the ones that like to fight, like to push your buttons. And they know the words that can push your button and you click. I tell my son all the time, take it down, bro. Before you put your Peter in anything like that, I suggest you count to 10, woosah, walk away. Because it might look good to you at the time, but it probably ain't good for you. The woman can take it down, bro. Corporate world, you around a lot of women in the corporate world, and you look at them funny or say the wrong thing, can ruin your life, your career, whatever. Nothing faster to take you down than that poo nanny. Nothing faster. Take you right down. And I suggest, men, you look at that woman before you pick her. You look at that woman. You meet her family. If she got a bunch of women in her family that ain't married, ain't got no man, you need to get the hell away from them. Because a lot of them be like, I can do bad by myself. Okay, well, I'll let you do bad by yourself. There ain't no way you need to get involved with a woman, because it's a cycle thing. Now, of course, there's a few instances where the woman try to break the cycle that's going on. They try to break that cycle and try to do the best they can for that man that they with. But a lot of time, they mama or their auntie or their grandma, if they still living, be in that ear. Yeah. Sometimes women gotta admit. Sometimes women have to admit that they mamas ain't shit. Sometimes you gotta admit it. Yeah, they might have birthed you. They might have grew you up to the point that you are. But the ones I'm talking about, the ones that be feeding that foolishness into their daughters and even to their sons. Them the ones I'm talking about. So men, before you pick that woman, check the pedigree. Look at her. Look at what's going on. And sometimes you might even have to look at her physique. You look at the mama physique, and you look at that girl that's around you, you might end up looking like that. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Yeah, that's a problem. Can take you right down. And the number one cause that can hurt a man is having a baby from a ain't shit woman. Woo! Yeah, that's a big one. Y'all can like it or don't like it. Click the like button, click the don't like button. I don't give a damn. If you have a woman from somebody that you thought was savvy with you, but they ain't savvy, bruh, lifetime of pain. I'm a witness. Yeah, can be a lifetime of pain, bruh. So I try to instill in any boys I come in contact with. The boys on the football team, the boys at church, the boys at work, the boys at whatever. Before you go raw, and even then, it ain't no guarantee. Cause stuff changes. It might be like, oh, I'm so in love. Let's go raw. Let's do this. And they spit out that seed. That's all she wrote. Pause. Don't know what happened to my music. Something happened to my music, but it's back. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Having a baby from a woman and you ain't gonna be with them is a problem. Yeah, you want to keep your namesake going if you are the type of take care of your kids. But if you know you ain't shit either, and you go have a baby from somebody that ain't shit, for one, you got to look at your picker. Look at your girl picker. If your girl picker ain't right, it ain't gonna be right. Now the child might end up being a blessing. And they might do the best thing in the world. They might become president of the United States, which right now is a D-level job. Or they could become a doctor, even activists, somebody that's in the streets doing good for the community. They might become that. I ain't gonna never say a politician, because most politicians, anyway. So, dudes, mostly my teenagers and young folk, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Try to be married first, and you see how that woman really is before you decide to have a child from her. Because it can end up with problem after problem after problem. Say, for instance, y'all so lovey-dovey, y'all in love, blah, 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 blah. And maybe at the young age of 20-something or 19, you was like, okay, I see another woman I like. Let me go see what's going on with her. But you done had this baby from this other woman? Oh boy, you in for it. Because after that point, it ain't about the child no more. It's about getting even. Even Steven, and she finna be leaving. Because what you did was put your eye on somebody else, and it wasn't on her. Oh yeah, you finna catch it, bro. So even when, okay, say y'all so in love, lovey-dovey, something happens and she goes astray. Either way, bro, you in for it. Because even if she wrong, that baby gonna need to be taken care of. And if you're a good man and just take care of your kids, sometimes that ain't even enough. I used to tell my son, if you got $1,000 and you give that baby mama $995, you ain't did enough, because she gonna want that $1,000. And when they say that ain't enough, then they go take you to court, and then that number 5 becomes an issue all the way down to number 1. Because what you done did was pissed off, and now she going to the man that's sitting next to the man to put you on papers, which means you in the system, and you miss one payment, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Yeah, bro. You got to know what you're getting into before you get into it. Yeah. It might sound simple. Oh, well, they was in love and they had a baby and live happy ever after. That's not the reality now, bro. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. Just like I told my son. Back in the 60s when we was together, strong melanated families, this chick named Margaret Sanger came in and told a black woman, you don't need no man. I can help you. Me, Margaret Sanger, Miss Hillary Clinton's idol. I can help you. But only way I can help you if that man ain't in the house. Conspiracy? No, they know what they were doing. Get the black man out the house, and I could come in and be that man for you, even though I'm the government. So what happened was, a lot of women fell for it. Oh, you can help me? I can get a house and pay $5 rent? Oh, yeah, I'm going to take that. But usually what happens is, instead of them doing that and bringing the man back in the house, they let the man leave and bring another man in the house. Thus, you have blended families, divided families, and all kind of foolishness. So yeah, they know what they were doing, because it was the same tactics as any war: divide and conquer. That's what they decided to do. And as melanated people, shouldn't have fell for it. And you know who helped with that? The church. Yeah. Look it up. Some of these churches fell for it and said, you don't need to have no man in the house. We will help you. So Margaret Sanger went to the pastors and said, if you do this, we gonna help y'all. And so the division began. So then you got the welfare, you got the WIC, you got all that kind of stuff. But let a woman have a man and try to get some help doing something. Ain't gonna happen. A woman got to be by herself in order to get some help. Let a man be by himself. Oh, pull your bootstraps up. That's the first thing. Pull your bootstraps up. You a man. Go out there and handle your business. Foolishness. So what did I say? Number 5, repeat what I said. Bad decisions. Going to jail, company you keep. Number 5. Hell, I forgot myself. Number 4. Making stupid purchases. Don't do it. Number 3. You got to read that fine print. Number 2. Your boy picker. You got to pick. Your girl picker or your boy picker. It go either way for a woman or a man. If your picker ain't up to par and you pick the wrong woman, the wrong man in your life, it could be a lifetime of pain. Number 1, and if you pick that wrong woman and something happens where you have a kid from them, boy, your ass is grass. If y'all ain't on top of things like y'all should be as a couple. If y'all ain't riding or dying with each other, something ain't right. We have to stay together as melanated people. Because not only do they try to divide you by talking about voting, and which you should vote, you should. But I say it's a case-by-case basis of voting. Because this vote coming up, your choice going to either be the devil or Satan. And that's going to be two different things. Because y'all thinking because Biden used to be with Barack that he good peoples now? Look at your history. Look at your history of what he was doing when he was in the Senate or whatever he was at, cabinet, whatever. The laws he was trying to pass was taking down Negroes from here to Timbuktu. And this is our choices that we have this coming election. The devil or Satan? And you say, oh, they one and the same. Exactly. And those are your choices. But cast your wish, which is what a vote means. Cast your wish. Either way. Okay, I ain't knocking it. Do what you got to do. Because everybody going to say, well, we got to vote to get Trump out. We got to vote to get Trump out. I don't like him either. But you might be running to a point where it was worse. Ooh, it's already bad. But I think Biden has a little more coof than this one here. We got the orange man. He got a little more coof than that guy. So if that's a win for you, vote for him. You might not have a choice. But ultimately, they are one and the same. One just called itself a Republican. One just called itself a Democrat. Which, if you flip it, we used to be Republicans to begin with. Somebody down the line changed the narrative, as they always do. And now most black people are Democrat. What you should be is an independent thinker. I wish I'd have known that before I put my name on something. You know what happened? I didn't read the fine print. Part of not reading the fine print is not knowing your history and the laws that was being made and the stuff that was being pushed to keep black men under. That's why we celebrate Juneteenth. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Hope you do. So, I'm about to get out of here. I'm hot. I'm hungry. And it's time for me to eat. So, in the meantime, keep your head up and stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Oh, one more thing before I forget, which I almost did. The quarterback, I always got to put some sports in here. The quarterback of Texas A&M, Kelly Mond, wanted the statue of Sully taken down. All my folks in Texas that don't know who that is, he was a general in the Confederacy. You know what they call him? The Negro Killer. And this is a statue in front of a university in our United States of America. Or should I say, divided states of America. So should it be taken down? Hell yeah, should be taken down. Shouldn't have never been put up. Oh, but he gave money to Prairie View A&M. If y'all don't recognize by now, a lot of HBCUs were started with white people. And you know why? A lot of them started it to keep y'all out day school. Which is fine, because I'm an HBCU person myself. See it right there? Wildcats. That's where I went. However, you think a statue should be up for this guy because he did one good thing versus all the thousands of Negroes and Indians he killed? I mean, I ain't gonna say Indians, Native Americans that he killed. So we should give him a pass. Oh, like I said last week, we got to forgive him. We got to... Boy, if you don't get the hell out of my face. Foolishness. Once again. Nah. The dude in Oklahoma State. The mullet man. What's his name? Mike Gundy. Go fishing trip and wear OAN shirt. And one of his players checked him on it. And had a couple of, I ain't gonna say press conferences. I don't know what they were. But during this press conference or whatever, the coach never apologized. Never apologized to the player until it was too late. Because the player, Chuba Hubbard, which I think he should have came out last year, he wouldn't be going through this. He's a running back. He checked his coach. And then later on, they on that high five and shucking and jiving. But he looked like he was uncomfortable. He didn't want to do that. You know what? I look at my shirt. I call bull on that too. Because reportedly, this same coach, when he was playing, called another player the N-word. But now he's a coach of melanated men. And all his indignities have went out the window just because he's a coach now. I don't believe that. Especially if you didn't apologize to the player. Talking about he didn't know the network stance on Black Lives Matter. That ain't important. What is your stance on it? What is your stance on your players and what they do and how you interact with your players? So there's a lot of players been like, yeah, something ain't right about this guy with the mullet. Remember he did that rant? I'm 40. I'm a man. Okay. Well, you need one of these men to give you a man-sized ass whooping. Because that's some foolishness. And then you want to go with the player and have a interview or a conference and say a lot of bull that you and didn't apologize. But the damn player apologized. He ain't do nothing wrong, but he apologized. You see how they do? You see how the narrative changed? Making the player apologize when he was the one in the wrong. As usual, it's our fault for anything that happens. Or it's the player's fault that the coach went on a trip and took a picture with an OAN shirt on. That's the player's fault. Right. Boy, I tell you. And some of us as black folk, we wanna forgive them. We gotta forgive them. Yeah, I forgive you as I put my foot in your ass and I feel a little better. Then I might forgive you. Yeah, I might forgive you after that. After I done had my fun. But other than that, it's gonna take more than just give me some dap, give me a pound, and I'm good. It's gonna take more than that. Foolishness, as I say. So, what are we gonna do? Is he gonna still be coach this year? Yeah, he might be, because it might not even be a season. Because people catching the Rona left and right. And as long as they play or come on canvas, they ain't gonna do nothing but spread. So, will he be or won't he be? That is the question. So again, I say I'm about to get out of here. It's been real. Check me out on my page, or hit me on my email. Because I ain't got all the other foolishness yet. I ain't got the nerve to do that yet. Because I just don't like people all in my business like that. But they won't be in your business if you don't put your business out there. So that's what I choose to do. So just hit me if you have any comments, questions. Hit the like. If you don't like it, hit the dislike. I don't give a damn. Either way, I'm here to enlighten and show you a different side of the spectrum. All right? So stop the foolishness. Deuces, shout out.